Actually, the draping of the sapa varies across Rajasthan as you go from one city to another. Now I request Professor M.P. Padu to please felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Malinowski. Now I would like to request Professor Harpal Tiwari to please felicitate Professor M.P. Padu. I now request Professor Rajesh Kumar to please felicitate Professor Tiwari, Head of Department of Electrical Engineering. I now request Rajesh Kumar to please felicitate Professor Rajesh Kumar. We welcome Professor Akshay Rathore to our PEDES. Yes. Now I please felicitate Professor Rajesh. Please let's have a huge round of applause for all of our dignitaries. PEDES provides a unique opportunity for researchers of various specialties to interact on a common platform. Now I would like to request Professor Rajesh Kumar, General Chair of IEEE PEDES 2020, to address the audience.
It's my privilege to welcome you everyone to the 10th being organized at Malvi National Institute of Technology. PEDES has been a leading conference in the field of power, electronics, energy, and energy management globally. It is a biennial conference sponsored by the four societies: IEEE Industrial Application Society, Power Electronics Society, Industrial Electronics Society, and Power and Engineering Energy Society. In past, PEDES has been held at 5 editions of the conference. Started in 1996 at New Delhi, India. It has been subsequently been held at Perth, Australia, New Delhi 2006 and 2010, Bengaluru 2012, Mumbai 2014, Kerala 2016, Chennai 2018, MNIT Jaipur 2020, and this is the 10th series, PEDES 2022 at MNIT Jaipur from 14 to 17 December 2022. This year marks the 10th edition, and this is the first occasion where the conference is being organized in the hybrid mode. I would like to share a few details about this year's conference. We are here at MNIT for PEDES 2022, and I can share proudly that MNIT is the first among the NITs to host PEDES, and that in 2 consecutive editions. Among being sponsored by IEEE IAS, IEEE PES, IEEE PLS, and IEEE IES, PEDES 2022 has received support from 6 industry sponsors. These include Power Grid, Opal RT Technologies, Intuple, Wavect, Agmetal, Keysight, and OG Energy. This edition of conference being industry and academia participants of the highest caliber together, and is sure to be a great knowledge experience for all attendees. As a part of conference, the student and the young professional SYP event presents a unique networking opportunities to the attendees and delegates. The conference has been organized from 14 to 17 December, started with tutorial session on the day 0, and today is the first day with keynotes and with the other sessions. As a part of the conference, the delegates and attendees will have the opportunity to network at SYP and then the gala dinner at Chokidar. PEDES 22 received an overwhelming response from researchers all over the globe. From the numerous submissions, the tireless efforts of the technical team, including 617 reviewers, have made the selection of final papers a possibility. A total of 385 papers will be presented at PEDES 2022 in 8 tracks, focusing on the latest area and findings in the area of power electronics, renewable energy and management, transportation, and smart grids. These papers are from India, USA, Australia, Canada, UAE, Singapore, Denmark, Poland, Italy, Bangladesh, and UK. Within India, this includes 180 papers from NITs, 160 papers from IITs, along with 10 papers from this work. Delegates and attendees will have opportunity to attend 8 tutorial sessions, 4 industry sessions, a student young professional event, 7 keynote sessions by industry leaders. The conference is being conducted in hybrid mode. Out of 885 selected papers, 179 papers will be presented offline, 147 will be presented online, and 59 papers will be presented through a poster showcase. The presentations will be conducted over a total of 53 sessions, where 24 are offline and 29 are online, under the guidance of 57 tutorial session chairs. This year, 19 delegates have received the student travel grant of worth rupees 5 lakhs. I am happy to welcome you all to the conference and hope that it will be an enriching experience for all. Just one note, don't throw it away. This is a plantable kit. After using it, you can use it.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Akshay Rathore, General Chair of PEDES 2022, to please say a few words.
Very good evening. Namaste in Rajasthani, Khambagani. In MNIT Jaipur got a chance to host PEDES 2020, but unfortunately, like any other conference, it went online unexpectedly. We were so excited to host all of you in Jaipur, and steering committee was so nice to give us another chance to organize PEDES 2022 also in Jaipur to host you. So it is so overwhelming to see all of you after 4 years. Thank you very much for giving us a chance to host all of you in Jaipur. Some of our colleagues, due to visa issues, were not able to make it because people wanted because of the COVID. People in line for visas were not getting appointment in December, mostly in January. So Professor M.L.A.D., Professor Hamid told them to get a chance with basically MNIT Jaipur or Jaipur as a whole. But we welcome you in one of the most loveliest city of the world, Jaipur, which is rich of history, culture and royalty. Today is just day one. We have another 2 days. You will enjoy the sessions, you will enjoy the food, interaction with everybody. PEDES is not just a conference, in my opinion. It reunites the attendees, scholars, professors from different diverse institutions of India, from different states at one place. Thank you very much, and hoping to interact more in the next 2 days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Professor Harpal Tiwari, Head of Department of Electrical Engineering, MNIT Jaipur, to please say a few words.
Respected Professor Lee Ching, Chief Guest of the today's event, Professor Marius Malik Wasi, Guest of Honor today's event, Professor N.P. Padi, Director of the Hosting Institute, Professor Rajesh Kumar, Professor Akshay Kumar, General Chair of the conference, dear faculty members, guests, participants and students, a very good evening to all. On behalf of the Department of Electrical Engineering, MNIT Jaipur, I welcome you all to this inaugural function of this IEEE PEDES 2022 Power Electronics Drive and Energy Systems. This will be conducted from 14 to 17 December at MNIT Jaipur. I would like to greet the various participants who have joined this program, online or offline, from the various parts of the country. The Electrical Engineering Department is one of the oldest department of the Institute, which was established in year 1963. With the establishment of the Institute with the earlier name Malvi Regional Engineering College, Jaipur, at present the department offers the undergraduate, postgraduate and PhD programs. The department has well-equipped laboratories such as Electrical Machine Laboratory, Power Electronics Laboratory, Power System Laboratories, Control System Laboratory, Electrical Measurement and Instrumentation Laboratory, Electrical Workshop and Computer Laboratories. The department has undertaken a number of research projects schemes with the financial assistance with the Ministry of Education, DST and MNIT, including national and international research projects. The department is also actively engaged in research, consultancy, testing in area of power systems, power electronics control, artificial intelligence and robotics. The department is regularly producing research publications in international and national journals and conferences of the international repute. The department has been recognized as a QIP center for PhD and MTech students, for polytechnic colleges, faculty members and also the UG faculty, Government Engineering College faculty members. Presently, department is offering 3 postgraduate programs: Master of Technology in Power Systems, Power Electronics and Drives, and Power System Management as both full-time and part-time programs. The student gets rich industry interaction while working for the degrees and research. Several research scholars are pursuing PhD degree in diversified fields in electrical engineering. The higher ranked candidate in entrance examination opt for the admission in BTech electrical engineering and the MTech program at this department of the institute. Students passing out from this department get excellent placement through the campus selection both in core area industries and also in the software companies of national and international level. Alumni of electrical engineering department are very well placed in all sectors and have reached to the top echelons in the state and central government organizations and the public sector undertaking, including Navratna companies. So I would like to congratulate to the organizers of this conference for proposing such diversified topics which covering the research trends in all the areas. Now, such conferences help the faculties and researchers across the globe interact and learn the state-of-art technologies used in the domain of their research interest. I hope you all will enjoy this conference with the interest and stimulating discussions and exchange of knowledge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. PEDES 2022 team has been grateful for the guidance of Professor N.P. Padi, Director at Malviya National Institute of Technology. Professor Padi received his graduation in Electrical Engineering, Masters in Power Systems Engineering with distinction, and PhD from College of Engineering, Anna University in Chennai in 1990, 1993, and 1997 respectively. He worked as an assistant professor at BITS Pilani, India for a year, after which he joined the Department of Electrical Engineering at IIT Roorkee. In 1998, he was promoted to the position of full professor in 2008 and has worked for over 13 years as professor. Dr. Padi researches in the areas of power systems engineering and smart grid and has been recognized nationally and internationally by various awards and honors, including the Alexander von Humboldt Experience Research Fellowship from Alexander von Humboldt Foundation in Germany, IEEE Smart City Jury Award 2022, IEEE PES Chapter Outstanding Engineer Award from IEEE Power and Energy Society USA, and Boycast Research Fellow Award for Young Scientist elected from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. His services to the smart city and smart grid technology development have been recognized by several awards. I now request him to please say a few words.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Jain, welcome. Guest of Honor, Professor Dalinowski, plenary speakers, industry leaders, attendees, delegates, as well as student volunteers of MNIT. Welcome you all to this wonderful institution, so-called Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur. We are one of the premier institutions in this country, and it is my privilege as a director of this great institute to welcome you all once again to our campus for the 10th IEEE Power Electronics, Drives and Energy System Conference, popularly known as PEDES 2022. As you all are aware that MNIT is fully funded central government institution, and as Professor Tiwari mentioned, that we established in 1963, and today we are almost a complete campus, accommodates almost 5,000 students, caters to all branch of engineering, popular branch of engineering, both MTech, Masters, Sciences, MBA, Business, as well as Architecture. Now, the one interesting story I thought of highlighting here, so-called Pink City, Jaipur, and the city which was founded in 1727, is a capital of erstwhile called Dhundhar Kingdom by King Savai Jai Singh. Because there are so many international participants, so I thought it is my role to educate you about the city and its background. Now, one more interesting thing, as everyone mentioned, that we are very happy that after the pandemic, that we are meeting physical, and it's really an interesting platform for all of us to come back and carry out the normal day-to-day R&D activities that we were missing for a couple of years. Now, as I have been told, that IEEE PEDES is a trademark conference in the field of energy management, power electronics and drives. And MNIT had a great pleasure of hosting this conference, and we feel proud of hosting this conference once again. Now, PEDES 2020 is being organized by hybrid mode, as Professor Aziz mentioned, that both online and offline. And I'm very happy that most of the candidates are physically present. And I could see that my own lab scholars are also here physically. And I know that PEDES is quite conservative in selecting articles, because that will be going to peers as a kind of further publication to IEEE transaction. But still, the numbers are quite, there's a huge, how many papers we received to Rajiv totally? 570. Okay. So it's around 50 to 55% selection rate. So that's a good choice, okay? Now before, this is my introduction. Now I have just done a bit of research before coming to this talk. I thought I would just share with you, all of you, about the challenge that India is facing today. Now most of you may not be aware that in India, the annual per capita income since independence has gone 500 times. 500 times. Speaker. Yeah. Am I audible now?
No.
That's good. Yeah, now it is okay. Good. Thank you very much. So, nearly 500 times growth in India's annual per capita income since independence. To be very honest, I learned today morning itself. And one more interesting phenomena that I could receive, that the per capita electricity consumption from independence has increased from 16 units to 1208 units now. So 16 to 1200, 500 times the per capita income. I think they are all wonderful figures to remember. So what does it indicate? It indicates that the middle class Indians are very, very crazy to have a comfortable life that we cannot ignore. And in the process of aspiration to have wonderful life, we started consuming maximum energy. In the process, internationally there is a lot of pressure not to permit our coal-fired thermal power plant to operate, but the aspiration is still keep on increasing. So what is happening now? Everything is increasing. Population is increasing, energy consumption is increasing, per capita income is increasing, aspiration is also keep on increasing, but the availability of energy is keep on reducing because of certain restrictions. Now the challenge here, this is one of the platforms today, because to me, sustainability of the system where nothing should go exponentially high. Sustainability means we should rise and then saturate for some extent. If you keep on increasing certain things, probably the end product may be very, very serious that we do not know. So my conclusion here on a technical forum like us or ours, we all must debate where we are leading to, and how this PEDES community can help, especially country like ours, developing nation like ours, India as a whole. We must have a sustainable energy security and be free from crisis in future. I think probably the organizers will take care of this note, and different plenary session you can debate and come out with wonderful conclusion which can be communicated to Ministry of Power on these issues. Now, one more interesting thing, the second para I like to highlight. Recently, e-mobility, electric vehicle become a buzzword in this country. And Indians are very popular in accepting new things and new devices. They're very much keen to have new things, okay? So I'm very sure, I have been told by some of my colleagues, currently we have 4 crore, how many? 4 CR, electric vehicles on road, including tri-rickshaws. 4 crores. Just imagine what a number. And how that energy comes? They're coming through plug-in, okay? And it is not necessary that they are coming from clean renewable energy. They will be coming from a coal-fired thermal power plant. So you have to do 2 things now. I made your problem very complicated by saying the aspiration, 4 to 5 crores electric vehicles on road today, and that may go as high as 15 crores in next 5 to 10 years, and we don't have electricity. We do have an energy, but clean energy is a scarcity now. Then the third dimension is about the storage. I think it is high time. That is what PEDES must highlight now. PEDES means storage integration to grid, and its challenges need to be addressed. So I think those who are young, budding researchers must focus on 3 main important things: secure and sustainable energy security, e-mobility, transportations, and then finally chemistry, technology for energy storages and its integration to the grid. I think we can address these 3 problems, probably not necessarily India, but across the globe will be benefited out of it. I hope Professor Chang will agree with my statements. Thank you. So I think we are done, and I'm not taking a lot of time here. I'm very sure this platform, having wonderful tall leaders sitting in the committee room today, or the meeting room today, will certainly spend some good time. I could see Professor Murthy and Professor Panda, and I think almost everyone is around actually. I think we can just spend some time, good time, and try to encourage our research scholars to do something great. Now I'm very confident that you all will gain insightful knowledge from various sessions, and the esteemed panelists, speakers, and sometimes through interactions. So one thing I like to highlight, because yesterday I met Professor Murthy during my interaction. I have been told that the first edition of PEDES was in 1996 and held at IIT Delhi, and he was the general chair. So I think a big round of applause. I think I must now congratulate all of you, those who have participated successfully. And I must thank all the volunteers, those who made this conference successful. But at the end, I like to thank all the professors, colleagues of electrical engineering departments, those who worked very hard to make this conference up to the mark as per the expectations of PEDES. I am very sure we are going to host one more PEDES in near future too. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Our guest of honor today is Professor Malinowski of Warsaw University of Technology and President of IEEE Industrial Electronics Society, Poland. Professor Malinowski received his PhD and DSc degrees in electrical engineering from the Institute of Control and Industrial Electronics, Warsaw University of Technology, Warsaw, Poland, in 2001 and 2012 respectively. He has co-authored over 130 technical papers and 6 books, and holds 2 implemented patents. Professor Malinovsky was the recipient of the Siemens Prize in 2002 and 2007, the WUT President Scientific Prize Award in 2015, the Polish Minister of Science and the Higher Education Awards in 2003 and 2008, the Prime Minister of Poland Award for Habilitation in 2013, and the IEEE Industrial Electronics Society David Irwin Early Career Award in 2011, and Bimal Bose Energy Systems Award in 2015. Please join me in welcoming Professor Malinovsky to please say a few words.
Thank you very much for this kind invitation. So on behalf of the Industrial Electronics Society, I would like to thank first of all the authorities of university helping to organize this conference. I would like to also thanks to the general chairmen because I think without the hard work to preparing all details of the conference, it will be not possible to organize this very nice event. So thank you very much. Also, thank you very much for our sister societies. Without the common collaboration and common understanding, I think that it will be not possible so fruitful collaboration. But also, I would like to thank all participants. Without you, this conference, of course, would be not so successful. Also, there are a lot of people are behind because we have to remember about the structures, we have to remember about the reviewers. So everything influenced for the quality of this conference. Because I would like to show a little bit some of the information about the IEEE and Industrial Electronics Society, so therefore I would like to ask to run my presentation. So I promise to be very short. And in the beginning of my presentation, I will present a little bit IEEE in general, so I will help Professor Chang that he will continue only about the society. So, if you can see that many of the societies, they are involved in the organization of this conference, but I have to openly tell that we are sister society. It means that we collaborate together. So all of those societies which are distinguished in the back on the stage, they are sister societies. So, going forward, there is a mission of IEEE to foster the technological innovation and excellence for the benefits of humanity. Of course, you can see also the vision of IEEE. The history. You can see that the history, the beginning is 1884, so even when I read some of the historical book related to Tesla or Edison, we can find information about this beginning of the IEEE, what is American Institute of Electrical Engineers, when I see here. Then this was another organization we joined together. Another organization was established in 1912, and finally they merged together in 1963. So from 1963 the IEEE began. So this is the important day for our association. Then we can see how the organization changing our world, because you can see the many Nobel Prize winners. You can see the list of those winners, and those who are distinguished there on the list, they are members of IEEE. So you can follow the list. You can see that more of some of the discovery was done by members of the IEEE. So some of the IEEE at glance. So the members, they are over 4,100 members. We have 46 technical societies, and the IEEE is distributed over 160 countries. They're all over the world. It's impressive that it's almost 2,000 annual conferences. Then also we have almost 4 million technical documents, and we have also almost 200 top-cited periodicals. You can see the geographical distribution. We are here in region 10. So I came from region 8, but you can see that region 1 to region 6, it belongs to USA, because historically, as I told, it was American organization. Societies. Among those societies, when later on you will see about, you will hear about the Power Electronic Society, but now I would like to present Industrial Electronic Society. So you can follow another societies and councils, which are, as I told, it's 46 in IEEE, but EAS strives for the advancement of the theory and practice of electrical engineering and of the allied arts of science and the maintenance of the high professional standing among its members. So it's our field of interest include the theory and application of electronics, control, communication, instrumentation and computation intelligence to industrial and manufacturing systems and processes. We have many of the technical activities. We have to tell that, I have to tell that we are one of the oldest society because we celebrate 70th anniversary. Therefore, we can distinguish so many technical activities among those presented here. So you can see the list of those 24 technical activities. So you can find all of kind of the technical field which is interesting for you. Membership activities, as I told, were established in 1951. Also, we are proud that in 2017 we had less than 7,000 members, but in 2021, in the end of 2021, we had over 10,000 members. So it's significantly increased the number of the members, which we are proud of that. We have the 100 chapters and over 50 student brand chapters. We are worldwide because we are located in 100 countries worldwide. We are really international because 80% of our members, they are outside of the USA. So it means that many of our members, when I look for the distribution, many of our members belong to region 8 and the region 10. Also, we provide many benefits. The members, they get some of the monthly Industrial Electronics magazine. They have the free access to eXplore. Also, they have the great networking opportunities through the technical committees, and also they can participate in any local technical activities via society. Of course, we provide also some of discount on printing subscription. Please visit the website to see some of the details. Also, we are very proud of our activities provided for our members, especially for students, because we have the student awards. We distribute every year around the 70 student paper travel awards. We organize the student forum during the flagship conferences like ASIE and ICON. We also provide some of the best chapter award and best student brand chapter awards. We support the local chapters, so please take in this opportunity. Also, we support student brand chapters. Now we assign many of the documents, establish the new student brand chapter. So please think about this. Please establish your chapter, many of chapters in India. Also, we are proud of our publications. Among the portfolio of our publication, we can find the transaction of industrial electronics. It's the oldest one. Then we have the transaction of industrial informatics, which is a very successful now with very high impact factor, over 10. We have the Industrial Electronics magazine, which is the magazine when there's a survey paper published and also some of the news for our members. We have Journal of Emerging and Selected Topic in Industrial Electronics, so this is one of the projects which we have with sister societies. Also, we have the Open Journal of the Industrial Electronics Society, and we are co-sponsor because we have 23% of the financial share in transaction of mechatronics. You can see that our journals are located very well. They have a very high impact factor, and their ranking is also very high, which is also distinguished here. Our conferences, we have the 9 sponsored conferences, which is of course covered all spectrum of our society field of interest. We have also the 4 sponsored focus workshops, and we have the 7 co-sponsored conference in robotics and energy conversion fields. Also, we have over 20 technically co-sponsored events. They are smaller ones, but I think also looking for this conference that there are some of the values behind of the small conferences, and I also think that it's very important for our society, especially building some of the connection, building some of the relation after the COVID time, which we already think that everything is important, the journals, publication, but finally what people are missing after the COVID, it was clearly shown that they missing the real contacts, human contacts, to meet each other in person. We also organized during the flagship conference Industrial Forum, the student and young professional forums, where the student also submit some of the short presentation on the YouTube. You have the list of the officers, so if you need something, please contact them directly in case of the conferences, in case of the journals, in case of the activity chapters and so on. Thank you very much, and thank you again for organizing this great event. I wish successful next 2 days of the conferences. I hope that you will be fruitful of the hot discussion and you will find a lot of inspiration during the presentation tomorrow and after tomorrow. Thank you very much for giving a chance EES to be the part of this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. Our chief guest today is Professor Liu-Chun Chang from University of New Brunswick, Canada, and President of IEEE Power Electronics Society. Professor Chang received his BSEE from Northern Jiaotong University in 1982, MSc from China Academy of Railway Sciences in 1984, and PhD from Queen University in 1991. He joined the University of New Brunswick in 1992 and is a professor emeritus at UNB. He is a long-time volunteer for IEEE of 30 years and is the president of the IEEE Power Electronics Society. Dr. Chang was a recipient of Canwa R.J. Templin Award for his contributions in the development of wind energy technologies, Innovation Award for Excellence in Applied Research in New Brunswick, for his contributions in smart grid and renewable energy technologies, and PEDES Sustainable Energy Systems Technical Achievement Award for his contributions in distributed energy systems. He is a fellow of the Canadian Academy of Engineering, FCAE. Professor Chang has focused on research, development, demonstration, and deployment of renewable energy-based distributed energy systems and direct load control systems. Please join me in welcoming Professor Chang to please say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta. If I can put on the presentation, I have a few slides. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, on behalf of the Power Electronics Society, I'd really like to extend a warm welcome to all of you for PEDES 2022. We really appreciate our partnerships with the sister societies, including IES, AAS, and PES. And we have a wholehearted gratefulness for our host, the MNIT, for hosting such an excellent event. Without your strong support, the event won't be happening. The two general chairs and his team, Dr. Kumar and Dr. Russell, have been working really hard on organizing this event, and we really have our hats go out to all the teams, to all the team members, including the volunteers from MNIT. Now, if I can put the presentation on, that would be really appreciated. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you the Power Electronics Society. The society is really a young society established in 1987. This is the 35th anniversary of our society. Over the past 35 years, our visionary power electronics professionals, our volunteers have been really working hard on the growth and excellence of our society. And today, I really had my pleasure to meet Dr. Hos, and you are one of the pioneers of the Power Electronics Society and the legend of Power Electronics. I really appreciate that. And Dr. Murthy, I really appreciate your initiatives in leading PEDES. You are the first General Chair. It is my honor to meet you today. Thank you. And over the 35 years, the Society of PEDES has been growing and has been growing rapidly. Now it has become the 7th largest society, even though it is still young within the IEEE societies. And our administrative committee of a board set up a very aggressive goal to grow the society up to 15,000. Now we have 12,000, we have 240 chapters and joint chapters. And that's all because of the efforts of our volunteers. PEDES has a special place within the conference portfolio of the Power Electronics Society. Each year we have 30, 35, 40 conferences, and PEDES is one of the key conferences within our portfolio, and it's happening in India. In addition, we do have other conferences serving our global community, and there are many volunteers. I wish you can participate and can lead these conferences. The membership is really the key. We are a member-centered society, and there are many programs, including our young professional programs or mentorship programs, and next year. In addition, we have many programs to support the young professionals and our students. And this is a exciting era that the power electronics is growing, and its applications are everywhere, from the renewable energies to electrification to drive systems and to other emerging applications. We have established 12 technical committees. This is an open society. I hope that these technical committees will provide a welcoming home for everyone who works on the power electronics field. Please join one or more of our technical committees for free. And with that, I'd really like to thank again to our friends at MNIT for hosting the event, and I wish everyone enjoying the excellent conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Chen. So we do have a video message from Professor Wei Zhen Li, who's the president of IEEE Industry Application Society in the US. So a little bit about Professor. Professor Li received his PS and MS degrees from National Taiwan University and his PhD degree from the University of Texas, Arlington in 1980 and 85 respectively. He has refereed numerous technical papers for IEEE, IET, and other professional organizations. Now, Professor Lee is a fellow of IEEE and registered professional engineer in the state of Texas. We have a video recorded message from Professor Lee. If we could play that video now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 IEEE Power Electronics, Drive, and Energy System Conference. This is a biannual conference sponsored by four societies within IEEE: the Industry Application Society, the Power Electronics Society, Industrial Electronics Society, and the Power Energy Societies. The goal of the PEDS is to provide a platform for conference, exhibition, and a tutorial on select topics of contemporary interest. According to EPA 2020 report, electricity accounts for 25% greenhouse gas emission in the US. It takes collaborative effort for modern society to reach the net zero carbon emission by 2050. This conference is the role model of this effort. I would like to use this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to the member of the organizing committee and congratulate to the PEDS 2022 team for hosting the conference back in person after the COVID. Your dedication and contribution have made this event possible. Of course, I also like to express my appreciation to the authors, speakers, tutorial provider, and the sponsors. All of you are critical to the success of the conference. As the president of the Industry Application Society, I'm proud to be one of the co-sponsors of this conference. IAS has provided a Northeast Indian Student Travel Award to attend this conference and offer a one-year complimentary membership for new members. The code is IASLRP. Again, the code is IASLRP. To make it easier for you to remember, you can consider this is the acronym of the IAS Lifelong Rewarded Program. The conference provides a unique forum for exchange of knowledge and information among the professionals across the globe in the area of power electronics, drive, and energy systems, subject which has greater significance owing to the emphasis on the energy effect by the climate change. The conference aims to bring in together the user and the researcher of electrical energy conversion system and the subsystems, with the emphasis on the technical contents of the papers. This year, the conference is held at the Malavia National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Jaipur is known as Pink City. Therefore, in addition to attend the conference and network with friends who have joined the conference with you, you should also spend your day exploring city Paris, Hawa, Mahal, and Amber, and Jagaraha Fort. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation and enjoy the rest of the conference. 2022 IEEE Power Electronics, Drive, and Energy System is here to provide you with an unforgettable experience. Thank you very much, and congratulations for a successful conference.
As we draw closer to the conclusion of the inauguration, we would like to present our guests with commemorative mementos. I now invite Professor M.P. Padhi to please present a memento to our chief guest, Professor Chan.
हमारे सामने आओ यार आओ ना नीचे आओ आ रहा है आपका ऊपर से आ जाओ हाँ इनका आ रहा है ना कोई दिक्कत नहीं
Now I request Professor M.P. Padhi to please present a memento to our guest of honor, Professor mementos.
Sir.
I would like to request Professor Harpal Tiwari to please present a memento to Professor M.P. Padhi. I now request Professor Rajesh Kumar to please present a memento to Professor Tiwari, Head of Departmental Electrical Engineering. I would like to request Dr. Deepthi Saxena to please present a memento to Professor Akshay Rathore, General Chair of PEDES 2022. I now request Dr. Kapil Shukla to please present a memento to Professor Rajesh Kumar, General Chair of PEDES 2022. Now I request Dr. Deepthi Saxena, Convener of PEDES 2022, to please deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to the dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, participants, respected colleagues, students, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to deliver the vote of thanks today. On behalf of the entire organizing committee of PEDES 2022, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Eugene Chang, our guest of honor, Professor Melaninsky, for gracing the inaugural ceremony with their presence. I convey my sincere thanks to the dignitaries for their kind presence. I sincerely thank our Honorable Director, Sir, Professor M.P. Padhi, for supporting the aspiration of organizing the conference remarkably with his continuous encouragement. His exceptional guidance throughout the organization of the conference has been paramount. PEDES has always provided a unique platform for the exchange of knowledge and ideas among professionals from all over the globe. For PEDES 2022, I would like to extend my gratitude to our keynote speakers and delegates who have taken their precious time for joining us to share their advanced knowledge and creative research with us. I am also immensely grateful for the support offered by IEEE IES Society, IEEE PEDES Society, IEEE PES Society, as well as IEEE IES Society. PEDES 2022 has seen immense support from our industrial sponsor too, and I'm really thankful to them. I'm very appreciative of the administration of MNIT for providing us with all the possible logistic support that has been required while organizing the conference. My gratitude extends especially to the Department of Electrical Engineering, Dean RNC Department, the Accounts Department, and the State Section for their timely and necessary support, which has helped us a lot in the organization of the conference. I wish to express my sincere gratitude again to the local organizing committee who has worked tirelessly for the success of PEDES. The technical committee, I am thankful to the technical committee also, who has managed, reviewed, and evaluated the submitted manuscripts. The efforts of the track chairs, the oversight committee, the reviewers, and the publication committee have been integral in ensuring the successful organization of the conference. I also extend my warmest thanks to all the student volunteers and research scholars that have been working dedicatedly towards the conduction of this conference. Their consistency, a huge round of applause to all the student volunteers present over here. Their consistently vigorous effort, attention to every detail, and their creativity have led to the smooth and successful organization of PEDES 2022. Last, but not the least, I would like to thank our General Chairs, Professor Akshay Rathore and Professor Rajesh Kumar, for mentoring each individual committee throughout their task. Once again, I extend my thanks to everyone for their contribution in the actualization of the conference, and I hope the remainder of the conference is a great learning experience for all of us. Thank you very much. Now may I request all the dignitaries, all our distinguished guests, and everyone in the hall to join us outside for a high tea.